As always, truth is stranger than fiction. Welcome to another edition of the Truth Zone, and I will be discussing some very strange and disturbing videos and strange and disturbing events. As always, I would ask that you would please like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Any and all engagement will help this channel and any other video that I put out get into the algorithm for more people to see the content. And today's show, I wanted to talk about Virginia. You know, the Virginia that was involved with a certain Jeffrey character, and how strange and eerie all of this stuff surrounding Virginia is. Case in point, she allegedly unalived herself. Allegedly. This is the news that is making the rounds, but when you actually do a little bit more research into all of this, you will see things are not what they seem to be, because when you begin to do a little bit of digging, and the picture that she posted up allegedly, where she was talking about what happened to her because she was recently involved in an accident with a bus that was traveling about 70 miles per hour that allegedly hit her. And in the post, she was talking about how she only had days left to be alive because of what was going on with her after said crash. She lost her life to being unalived after being a lifelong victim of SA and ST. Virginia was a fierce warrior in the fight against SA and ST. She was the light that lifted so many survivors. The statement said, "In the end, the toll of abuse is so heavy that it became unbearable for Virginia to handle the weight." So again, this is allegedly why she chose to do what she did, but one has to wonder, when you do a little bit of digging, if she was even around at all, because again, the accident that happened with her with the bus, and when you look at the photo that was released, it doesn't even look like she's even around anymore when you see the photo, because she's not hooked up to any hospital equipment or anything like that. So who could have been the one making the statement on her behalf on her social media post on Instagram if she wasn't around anymore after the crash? Which it's looking more and more likely like this was the case. But what else I find very odd about all of this is the fact that she made a post back in 2019 saying that she was never thinking about doing anything like this, right? And then obviously the post recently on March the 30th, where she said that she had days left to live. But what's odd about both of these different posts, you will notice that she chose to use a butterfly emoji on both posts. And if you know exactly what the butterfly represents. So it's very odd that she, or whoever was posting for her on the second occasion, to kind of mimic and copy her post from 2019, but regardless, choosing to use the butterfly symbolism is very strange in and of itself, because a lot of celebrities are obsessed with this butterfly symbolism. And again, if you know exactly why, because it has to do with your mind, and it has to do with the control of your mind, among other things. So again, this is very strange stuff. This story doesn't add up. The timing of all of this is very odd too. The fact that it happens right around the time of Pope Francis being buried, allegedly. All of this is just very odd and strange and weird stuff going on. And how she was literally the main player in said case with the royalty and everything else. Everything going on, and then this happens to her, supposedly. So again, you tell me what is going on, but when you begin to really look at everything and try to put the pieces together to this confusing puzzle. Things just seem very suspicious. Things just seem very off, very strange, very bizarre. At least it does to me. Do you all feel the same way that I do? Do you all feel like this is just a bizarre story, that there is something more to all of this? Because it really seems as if they are trying their best to tie up another loose end for whatever reason. And my question that I'm asking and wondering is, where is the actual unredacted files? Where are they at? That is my question. That's what I'm asking each and every one of you, because again, none of this adds up. None of this makes much sense at all. It really doesn't. The whole story makes no sense at all. And what they are saying, maybe they decided to make it seem this way because people were already starting to do a little bit of digging with that weird photo that was released of her. Maybe, just maybe. But there is something weird going on here, and I find the butterfly symbol to be strange and odd in and of itself, because again, I think back to when Katy Perry and the female crew allegedly went to space, and how Katy Perry flashed a butterfly symbol too. Now, I'm not saying either one of those things are connected with each other. Don't get it twisted or anything like that. But I'm just saying that the butterfly is prominent because, again, it's to do with control. That's what it's to do with. So again, she was really involved heavily in this Jeffrey stuff, right? And then all of this happens. So again, something weird is definitely going on with all of this. Something doesn't add up at all. Again, do you think that all of this is strange and weird and eerie besides me? Do you think that all of this just doesn't sit right, that something more is going on here? Because from my viewpoint, there is something more going on here. Something doesn't add up when you begin to actually look at everything, when you begin to research everything. Things are not what they seem to be at all. They just aren't. Something weird is definitely going on with all of this stuff and everything surrounding Jeffrey, and the list goes on.